Hey, what's up, good people? This is Zaire coming back at you again. Hope all has been well with you and yours. The word of the day is what I want to share with you. My word of the day. And my word of the day is integrity. It's integrity. Why integrity? You might ask. Well, it's integrity because I feel integrity is a word that people no longer embody like they used to. And they wonder why things are not working out for them. So let's start with the meaning of the word, because it means different things to different people if they know what it means at all. So I'm just going to go on my phone and I'll read it to you. It says integrity is the quality of being honest, ethical, and having strong moral principles that are consistently being upheld even when no one is watching. That's the key. Even when no one is watching. So you're not putting on a front or a show for anybody. This is something that's coming and emanating out of you. It's coming out of you, right? Because this is just who you are. So we all have friends, or maybe this might even be you. Complain all the time about how everything is going wrong and things aren't right, and this person said they would do this for them and they didn't come through, and this person, they lied to them, or they being fake with them, all of these things, right? And as a friend, you might listen, and sometimes you might even agree, because we might go through that in life sometimes ourselves, right? But you notice this person, it's like 90% of the time, they're always complaining. It's like, it's always raining on their life. It's always a dark cloud on their life. And you wonder, damn, they just have so much bad luck. You wish the best for them. What's wrong with the world? It's not the world, it's them. Because when you do a deeper dive, an honest dive and a critique, you start to see that everything that's happening to them is actually a reflection of what they're putting out in the world. Oh, they're fake with other people. You start to find out. Sometimes they fake with you, but you kind of let it slide because you want to be friends and all of that. But they don't keep their word about things. They're not around when people really need them. And you start to ask, like, what's going on? Why is this happening to them? And you start to realize that it's because of what they put out. When the universe boomerangs back the energy to them that they're putting out in the universe, you can't get mad. Why? Because the universe works off of something called the law of reciprocity. Reciprocity, when you give back, you're giving back what you give out. It's equal, with equal force. It's reciprocal, right? So you gotta be careful what you give out. It don't matter your personality. It don't matter your race, religion, your sexual, your gender, your preference, whatever. Whatever you put out is what you're gonna get back in the world. Is it 100%? No. But as you'll see, most of the time, that's the energy that will come back to you, okay? So, opportunity comes through service, right? What do I mean by that? When you service people, you see opportunity. Opportunity is offered to you. Take your job. When you work more than what you're being paid to do, you're servicing more than what you actually agreed to get paid to do. Then you get offered promotions, maybe raises, things like that. You get rewarded. Well, the same thing in life. You might see something and, hey, you know what? I want to help these people. You might get offered a job or opportunity. You might get offered a contract just because you did it once for free. That's why in entrepreneurship, many times people do the first thing for free just to show people what they can do. They put it out there. They're not always looking for a payday right away. Sometimes you're not looking for a payday at all, because every payday is not always in money. Sometimes it's in fulfillment. Helping out children, helping out the elderly, helping out the disadvantaged. When's the last time you did anything like that in your life? Is there anybody that you helped out without thinking about what they could do for you? Have you? Do you know who you are? You want to get somewhere in life but you want to level up, but you didn't level up your integrity yet. But you want to level up everything else. You didn't level up your morals yet. You didn't level up your principles yet. Who are you? Because even if you're fortunate enough to get something in material gain, without those things, integrity, morals, principle, you're going to fall off a cliff. Oh yeah, you're going to fall off a cliff because you don't know who you are. That means you can be led anywhere. You know, you're just chasing the bag, that's everybody want to chase the bag. The real people know you attract the bag, you don't chase the bag. Energy inside you that emanates, attracts it to you, and then you decide which bag you want. You run out of steam chasing everything, you know? So Will Smith said something that I really like. You know, he said that when you hit rock bottom, that it's the same as reaching the top and falling off of a cliff. When you hit rock bottom, sometimes it's at that point that you realize, you know, you start understanding like you want fulfillment out of life. You know, sometimes you start trying to figure out who you are in life. So you try to get motivated to become somebody. When you reach the top and you're at the end of fame, you're at the end of sex, you're at the end of money, if you don't know who you are, it's almost the same as hitting rock bottom, because you're just as empty there as you are at the top, so-called the top. Without these things, these intangible things that you can't buy, we all have to find them within ourselves, because it's different for every one of us. You'll be lost. That's why so many people with money, they'll still commit suicide, the same as the wino who has nothing, the junkie who has nothing at the bottom, because they're all looking for the same thing. Who am I? What's my morals? Why am I here? Do I love myself? Do I have a relationship with God? Do I have any kind of spirituality in me at all? You know, having integrity is going to get you through a lot of things that other people can't get through. There's some people, they do well monetarily, right? And they have integrity with the people who are above them. They make all the meetings on time. They do what they say they're going to do. Why? Because these people can help them. They're like, man, this guy's such a great worker. Promotion. You know, contract. And they get money, they get paid. But with the people below them who work for them, they don't pay them right. They say they're going to show up and they don't show up on time. Why? Because they're peons to them. They don't mean as much. They're expendable to them. Well, guess what? Those people that you didn't treat right, that you didn't have the same integrity with as you do with the people who are doing better than you, that you think can help you, those are going to be the people that pull you down. Those are going to be the people that's going to be your undoing, because people are the power. Without people, you don't get paid, you don't have power, you don't have influence. People can bring you down. You know, it depends depending on how you deal with them. If you have no integrity, you will go down one way or another. So keep that in mind on your way to wherever it is that you're going in life. You know, and I just want to leave you with that, because I see so many people complaining about what they don't have and what so many people did to them, but then they never do a self-reflective, you know, look at themselves to see, well, what have I been doing? What have I been giving out to the world? You know, how have I been helping people? Have I helped people at all? You know, some people never helped anybody in their life. I'm talking about selflessly, expecting nothing in return. You know, don't be one of those people. Open your heart and watch the universe pouring gifts and shower you with things that you would have never suspected. You know, it's only one direction. It's to the top. Like, subscribe, and share. This is Zaire. I'm out. Peace.